Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's edition of AM Minnesota. We have folks in from the Paradise Center for the Arts. They're going to tell us all about some upcoming events here in February. They actually got some money out of John Anderson. I was totally amazed by that. Should have taken a picture and put it on their website. But they did. They got money out of John. We'll tell you how they got money out of him. And more. Julie Fakler
was painful.
Martin are in studio. Tomorrow, Rice County Attorney John Fossum is with us. Hopefully he doesn't ask me for some money tomorrow on our AM Minnesota show. Rice County Habitat for Humanity comes by on Monday. They've got a couple of upcoming events they want to inform you about. Yes, you know spring's just around the corner because the County Fair Secretary, John Dvorak, will be on AM Minnesota Tuesday. And, of course, we'll be at the state wrestling tournament next week following the Kenyon Wanamingo Knights, seeded number one
Go Knights.
in the state tournament next Thursday. Of course, Carter knows all about that because, well, he is now a resident of Kenyon, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Go Knights.
You know how exciting things are in the Kenyon Wanamingo area. Man, oh man.
High school parking lot's always hopping.
They're
They're
going
always telling
bonkers.
something's going on. Yes,
They're
they
going
are.
bonkers over their nights.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
And
Good
Julie,
thing.
Yes.
are you a wrestling fan?
I think I watched it in high school, but it's been a while.
Okay. You're not a sports fan?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm more of an art fan.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
My youngest sister Heather was all about the WWF back in the 80s.
Really?
Yes, would religiously watch it on Saturday mornings.
Well, that's a lot different than this kind of wrestling.
Yeah, you know, it's all the hype and all that stuff. You know, back in the days. when
Leaping
Hulk
off ropes
and flinging chairs.
if they were actually doing these things to each other, you know, you'd have a lot of deaths in the ring.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you want to tell people how you got money out of John?
Yeah.
Julie actually got the money.
Julie
out
got
of
the
John.
money. She should tell you.
We have a event coming up, Pints and Vines. You can win a wall of wine or a wall of beer by buying a raffle ticket for $5. And that drawing will happen February 27th. You do not have to be present to win.
But it would be nice if you were.
You said a wall of wine and
Or a wall of beer.
a wall of beer.
Yes.
And can you tell us how much this is? Because
The
I think
wall
if
of
John
wine-
wins, he'll be handing out lots of wine.
The wall of wine is usually 70 bottles of wine. And the beer is about $300 worth of beer. So for a $5 chance, that's pretty good.
Hopefully he throws a party if he wins and invites, you know, his coworkers.
Yes. Well, you can also come to the event. We'll have a wine and beer tasting put on by Bauer's Southside Liquor.
And when is this again?
This is February 27th at 7 p.m.
Ooh, that's next weekend.
That's Saturday, February 27th. Tickets, the usual structure, members $17, $22 for non-members. Ray Bauer is lining up several good vendors. You'll have some of the F-Town varieties of beer on hand for you to taste, and lots of great wine, and lots of great vendors will be there.
All right.
So, and live music with Allison and Jeff. Allison and Jeff, known to us from The Signature, will be doing some acoustic music, and we'll have food catered by Arna Farmer.
Wow. This is a really big to-do.
Yeah, yeah. Be a good fundraiser for the Paradise.
I was just going to say this. All the proceeds benefit the Paradise.
Yes,
right?
they do. Yes, indeed.
Well, we'll have to get some tickets, although I don't know what I'd do with 70 bottles of wine.
You've got to find 70 friends and just have them over for a big bash.
There would be 70 bottles of wine on the wall, 70 bottles of wine.
And you'll be singing for a long time.
Take one down and pass it around, 69 bottles. Isn't that how that goes?
Something like
You
that.
got it. Something like that. Anyway, Carter's the executive director of the Paradise Center for the Arts. Julie is,
Operations manager.
well, she actually does all the work, right, Carter?
Well, in a manner of speaking, yes. Yeah, she does all the work with our galleries and gathering our volunteers, and none of the good things that happen with our visual arts and in our three main galleries would be possible without the work that Julie does. So she
Way to go,
is a
Julie.
great support.
You also
Thank
in
you.
charge of the one
And
over
to me.
District 1?
The Healing Arts Gallery at District 1, yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Does that change every month like the other galleries?
That one changes every 4 months.
Okay. Southern Minnesota soybean trials. For more information, go to the website prairiebrandseeds.com, or you can call Prairie Brand Seed Dealer in the Faribault area, Milt Olson. Those are our KDHL Agri Boosters. Some big-time arts boosters are in studio. The executive director and the operations manager for the Paradise Center for the Arts, Julie Fakler and Carter Martin are in studio. Before we touch on what's happening this month, I was taking a sneak peek of things coming up in the future, and I found it very interesting to see that the Somali Museum of Minnesota is coming to the Paradise.
Yes, indeed. And Julie, you should talk a little bit about that.
They'll have an exhibit at the Paradise in the Carlander Gallery in August.
Yes. So how
And
did you come upon this, or did they contact you, Julie? How did that work?
actually, Gary Caston put me in contact with them. We wanted to have something in the galleries during the International Festival.
Right, yeah.
And the Somali Museum of Minnesota, based out of Minneapolis, is going to bring down items for us to exhibit in the gallery.
Yeah, I didn't get to go to the International Festival last summer, but I did the previous summer, and I would encourage everyone to go and get to taste all kinds of different food. And
Sure.
of course, you know, you look at me, you know I like food. Right?
And so, yeah, this is going to be a great opportunity for people who want to come down and share some of the Somali culture. We're working to get a Somali student dance troupe to come and perform as part of the opening.
Cool.
And so we'll be looking to add some Somali dishes as well. So I'm going to be talking with folks at the Diversity Coalition and trying to connect with the Somali community, make sure they know about this so that they can come out and participate in this celebration of their culture.
For sure.
Yeah.
And we have the second most, in terms of Somali population in the state, St. Paul, the only city that has more.
Right. Right. So this
in a
is
Somali population. So
Yeah.
it's great. I just thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're coming in August. I was very curious as to, you know, how they were able to hook up.
Yeah, Gary has a in with them.
And they were eager to come down.
Yes.
Well, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
But we got things going on this month, Carter.
Yes, we
this
do.
weekend, in fact,
Yes.
we got some music coming
Yes,
to town.
we do. We have classic country artist Kevin Mack from, he's actually born in Virginia, but he's based now out of Nashville. And he is touring the upper Midwest. He's going to be in Brainerd tomorrow evening. And will be here with us in Faribault Saturday at 7:30. Kevin Mack's Classic Country Jukebox. Kevin grew up, he was weaned on the classics, so he grew up listening to Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard, Hank Williams, and all those greats. And he pays tribute to these giants of the field in his show. So he'll be traveling with fellow guitarist Braylon James, who's from East Tennessee, and drummer Matt Brayshore. And so we'll have a trio. We'll have a country music classic trio on stage Saturday night, 7:30. Tickets $17 for Paradise Center members, $22 for non-members, $10 for students, and we will of course have our traditional student rush. You can get in 15 minutes before showtime if you come with a student ID, and $5 in cash will get you into the theater for Kevin Mack.
And you're open till 8 tonight for ticket sales.
Yes,
right?
we are. Yes, we are. Thursdays at 8.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow 12 to 5. And then we'll open again at noon on Saturday, and we'll be open, of course, through intermission. So if you're happening by and you're not particularly interested in Kevin, you can come and get tickets for any other show on our season.
Right. Kevin's show is at 7:30 on Saturday.
That is correct. 7:30.
7:30 Saturday. Now, is this kind of like hee-haw format where they have jokes or anything, or is it just
no,
music?
I think this is more a musical tribute. Yeah. And Kevin's a young performer of exceptional talent, and really with a great ability to connect with an audience. So I'm sure he's going to open up and have some conversation, and he'll establish a rapport.
So you'll hear some George Jones, some Johnny Cash, some Hank Williams.
Yep. All of the classics is what he's going to pay tribute to. So we're looking forward to having Kevin with us.
So you might want to take that in. People can go online and get tickets too?
Yes, they can. ParadiseCenterForTheArts.org. Look for the Kevin Mack description in the KGP Music Series. And I should say a big thank you to our sponsor, KGP Companies, right here in Faribault, sponsors our music series. We are very grateful for their support. And so you can go online, look up the music series, scroll down to Kevin Mack on February 20th, and press the Purchase Your Tickets button. And it'll take you into the seating chart from there, and you can choose which section you want to sit in, and it'll connect you with our ThunderTix online program, and it's step-by-step, pretty self-explanatory from there.
That's this Saturday?
Yes.
This Saturday, in 2 days?
In 2 days.
Kevin Mack will be hitting the stage. How are the tickets going?
Very well so far. Yeah, it's a nice and steady lead up, and you know, this is the kind of thing that you know, plays well to our audience here in Faribault and Owatonna and even Northfield, and so you know, we're looking forward to having a good audience.
Yeah, it should be fantastic. The gallery changes next Friday.
Next week we will have 3 new exhibits at the Paradise. We're going to have Arlene Rolfe and Stephen Rolfe in the Carlander Gallery. And Arlene currently lives in Faribault. Stephen grew up in Faribault. We're going to have Michael Wetland in the Lois Branish Boardroom Gallery, and we'll have another local, Lexi Van Dyke, in the Krieger Gallery. I suggest coming to the opening reception. That's February 26th, 5 to 7 p.m. Stephen makes functional pottery, and it is gorgeous. I can't wait to purchase some of that myself. And Arlene will have items for sale. She's a batik artist, and Michael's a photographer, and I think we're going to get a variety of work from Lexi.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, and explain again what batik is.
Batik is a wax dye resist on fabric. So it borders on the textile arts.
Yeah, it's very old.
Mm-hmm.
It's been done for centuries.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Batik, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep, batik.
Literally, centuries. And didn't it get its origination in China?
China or Japan, I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to research that. Yes.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty awesome.
It is, yes. She does magnificent work. She does some representational and abstract images.
Have you done any batik?
I have not. I'm a quilter and a painter and a bookmaking and printmaking, but I have not tried batik yet.
I was just curious as to how difficult it is.
I think it's a lot more difficult than it looks.
Oh, okay. Well, most art. You know, if you're not good at it, most art is more difficult than it looks, right?
Yep, and our gallery openings are always free to the public, and February 26th, 5 to 7.
And you have some classes coming up.
Yes, we do.
I didn't bring that with me here, but you got a new class coming, right?
We have a pastel class with Barb Bruns, and that is Tuesday, February 23rd from 4 to 6 p.m. You can call the Paradise and get registered for that one.
That's next Tuesday.
Yes. And then we have a couple spring break classes for the kids. Diane Lockerbie will be doing a clay class, and that is March 14th through the 16th, 11:15 a.m. to 12:45. Diane is great with the clay, and she'll have a great time with the kids. And I'll be teaching Paint a Portrait of Your Pet class during spring break, March 16th, 10 a.m. to noon.
Oh, cool. So they bring their pets down to the Paradise, or how does that work?
I prefer you bring a photo.
Okay.
Bring a photo of the pet, and we can work from that.
Yeah.
Photos don't shed.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they don't have to go to the bathroom or anything like that.
Right.
Yeah, it might be a little difficult to have a lot of animals, but it would be nice to have a life drawing session with an animal. That's something we should do. Good idea, Gordy.
Well, I don't know. Does it work?
Yeah, you bring in a well-trained animal, and you
animal, yeah.
have a bunch of people around the animal drawing it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do that, definitely.
We'll see how that works. Of course, KDHL Power 96 is proud to power the gallery
Yes,
season.
yes, thank you.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
We are
We're
very
grateful.
proud of doing that.
And we are very grateful for that support as well.
Because
It's a long-standing partnership.
good. That's fantastic. Anyway, Carter Martin and Julie Fakler are in studio today. Did I tell you that tomorrow Rice County Attorney John Fossum will be here? I have to email him an outline of what I'd like to cover tomorrow, or some suggestions, and then he'll, of course, have some suggestions of his own.
Sure.
That's how that show will work. On Monday, Rice County Habitat for Humanity is going to be doing some upcoming events. I know they've got a special ice golf event next weekend on the 27th, I believe. And it's in memory of our good friend Bill Sarter. So we'll talk about that on Monday's AM Minnesota show. And as I mentioned before, spring's just around the corner because Rice County Fair Executive Secretary John Dvorak will be in studio on Tuesday to visit with Jerry Grosskreutz about the 2016 fair.
Yeah.
Be here before you know it, Carl.
Absolutely. Yep. Spring's almost here.
You guys been at the fair?
Summer follows.
I live close to the fair, and I go there almost every day during the fair.
I mean, does the Paradise have, did you guys have anything at the fair?
I don't know if we did, but
I don't know, have we
Might
ever
be
had a
tough to
presence
bring
that's-
artwork out there with the weather the way
Yeah.
it is.
well, I judge the fine arts, so I guess the Paradise is helping at the fair.
Oh, sure,
Mhm.
cool.
And I also judge the coloring book contest.
And then do you have a display of fair winners down at the Paradise?
No, we don't. That would be
Well,
a
that's
good
not a bad
idea.
Yeah.
Look at that, I'm Mr. Idea Man.
There you go, Mr.
You're
Idea
full
Man
of
this
ideas
morning.
today.
We won't go there, Julie. Man, oh man. So again, you can always get your tickets online for any shows at the Paradise.
Yes.
And it's very convenient,
Mm-hmm.
and you only have a $3, if I remember right.
A $3 processing fee for phone and online orders. So very reasonable. That's $3 per order, not $3 per ticket, but $3 per order.
Right.
So
So you could order multiple months worth of
Mhm.
tickets and only get charged $3 for
right,
it.
that's correct.
It's kind of the whole idea behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else coming up this month?
That really closes out the month, and then
There's
we're
only
into
a couple
March.
weeks and then the
And
month's
March
over.
5th, we will have the Crown Jewels, a tribute to Queen, one of the great rock bands of our time. And so they will be on stage Saturday, March 5th, 7:30.
And they have an opener, don't they?
They have an opener, and the
Horizontal Hero? No.
Horizontal Hero, I think is right, yeah. And I need to remind myself of what they're all about, because
Well,
I've
if you
been
go to
so
our
focused on our February shows.
Well,
that,
they must
If you
be
go to our
okay.
Facebook page, we have an event for the Crown Jewels, and we put some information about that band on there.
Good.
Oh,
All right.
okay. Crown Jewels. Carpenters are in May.
Carpenters are in May. We have Lisa
Shoop
Rock.
in April.
Shoop in April. Lisa Rock is does one of the great Carpenters tributes. It's one of those shows where, what do they say about her? When you close your eyes, you can actually hear Karen Carpenter's
No
voice.
kidding, because Karen
Yeah.
had a very unique voice.
She did. She had that low,
Angelic, very nice.
Yeah, but she had that low quality.
No,
that
that's probably
was
one of
just
the
hypnotizing.
rare guys who actually enjoyed listening to Carpenters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It was.
I didn't
Those
admit
were
this
part
a
of my
whole lot to my high school friends, you know what I'm saying?
Those are part of my elementary school bus rides. We're always hearing Carpenter songs on the bus radio as we were going to school.
But she did have an angelic voice.
She did. So, and then jumping back to March, the Paradise Community Theater will open The Odd Couple in the classic male version. So Felix, Oscar, the Pigeon Sisters, and all the boys around the poker table will be making people laugh, and starting March 11th.
So they must be rehearsing.
Oh, they are rehearsing. They're on
So
stage
who's
right
playing
now.
Felix and who's playing Oscar?
George Hempel is playing Felix, and
I
I'm not sure
thought
who's playing
Andrew
Oscar.
Velichek was playing Felix,
Okay.
and George Hempel was playing Oscar.
Oh,
Okay, I'll have to
Or
recheck
am I
my
getting my
guesses.
Oscar and Felix
I think
mixed
I
up?
think you're reversing them. I think George is playing Felix.
Okay.
So
That
you'll
one.
have to come out and see.
they'll probably come on our show, don't you think?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we will definitely set that up.
We can get George and Felix in here.
Yeah. George and Felix and Oscar and whoever else.
Well, one of you might have to sit between them
Yeah. Yeah.
on the program.
Keep the peace.
And we'd
So-
like to thank the State Bank of Faribault for
Yes,
sponsoring the Odd Couple.
Absolutely. They joined us as a sponsor just 2 weeks ago. So
Well,
thank
that's
you
cool.
to Dick Carlander and the Carlander family for their sponsorship of the Paradise Community Theater.
Well, you got the Carlander Family Gallery.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great supporters of the Paradise, and
Yeah.
we're very grateful to them.
Big
So
community supporters all the way around.
all the way around.
No
Wonderful.
question.
Yes, wonderful presence in Faribault.
So again, here on AM Minnesota today, we want to summarize this Saturday. We got
Yeah, Kevin Mack's Classic Country Jukebox. Let me read you some of the names of the folks that Kevin Mack has opened for, just to give you an idea of his pedigree. Bred on country and bluegrass, raised in the church. He's opened for Kenny Chesney. He's opened for Rascal Flatts. He's opened for Martina McBride, Trace Adkins, Leanne Rhymes. So this guy's no slouch.
How come we couldn't bring any of those people here, though?
Well, we want to give him his own spotlight.
He's
Give
the
him a
head
chance
boss.
to shine. We want him to be the head guy for one night. So, and so he will be here this Saturday, 7:30 p.m. Tickets $17 for Paradise Center members, $22 for non-members. Kevin Mack's Classic Country Jukebox,
Yeah.
paying tribute to Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Hank Williams, all the greats. And he takes requests, by the way. He makes a point of taking audience requests as he goes along.
So it has to be country, classic.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's not gonna, don't request Mozart or anything like that, unless he can play unless he can do a country take on a classical piece. But
that might be interesting.
That could be interesting, but I wouldn't raise your hopes too much on that.
And that's this Saturday, and I can get tickets to Paradise. I can
Yes.
go online and still get them.
Mhm.
By the way, can I go online and get tickets day of concerts or not?
Oh, absolutely.
You can still do
Absolutely.
it.
Sure. Yep.
So there's no real cutoff until
No, what we do, we print a guest list just before the show starts, and you know, even if you're last minute, you can check with us, and we can check the online system from the box office.
so I can
And
do it
if
right
you-
from my phone.
Yeah, and you can purchase the tickets, you know, the day of, and we'll make sure you get in the door. It's not a worry.
So your sweetheart,
Mm-hmm.
while you're driving to the show, could be
Mhm.
getting the tickets right off
Mhm.
the
Yep.
phone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Wow, that's very convenient, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Awesome.
Yep.
And then you don't have to wait in line or anything?
No, we these days, if you're on the guest list, we send you straight through the doors. So there's no waiting in line at the box office. We try to keep that to an absolute minimum. Keeps traffic flowing, and then you can have time to get to the concession area and get your wine, get your beer, get your cookies.
View the galleries, the
view
gift
the
shop.
galleries, the gift shop. Yeah. So we want to make it a good experience for you.
For sure.
Yeah.
So make sure you get to Kevin Mack's Country Jukebox. Country Jukebox. It's on Saturday.
Yep.
7:30 in the evening. And then the gallery opens next Friday.
Friday, February 26th, 5 to 7, with very exceptional artwork.
Run down those names again.
We've got Arlene Rolfe, Stephen Rolfe. They are mother and son.
Pottery, right?
Pottery and batik. And then we'll have Lexi Van Dyke in the Krieger Gallery and Michael Wetland in the Vranish Boardroom Gallery.
Now you said you have something coming up for spring break for students.
Yes, we have a spring break clay class, and then we have paint a portrait of your pet class.
This has been done before, right?
Yes, both of these classes have been done before, and you can go to our website for more information and give us a call, and we'll get you registered.
But it's been very popular during the spring break, I understand.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Not everybody can go south.
No. Well, that gets kind of spendy. There must be a cost to this, though, isn't
Yes,
there?
yes, they're pretty inexpensive. The spring break clay class for members is $44.50.
No, they get a flight to Florida for that.
Non-members would be $53.50, and that includes all of your supply fees with that one for Diane Lockerbie. Paint a portrait of your pet class. That one is $20 for members and $24 for non-members, and that would include your supply fee.
Another incentive to become a member, Carter.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Just think of the discounts you get all year. You pay for that membership.
Yes. Yes. Memberships start paying for themselves almost, you know, from the moment you purchase your first tickets. You get a discount on Paradise Center tickets. If you're a member, you're going to pay $17 for Kevin Mack on Saturday night. If you're a non-member, you're going to pay $22. So there's your $5 savings right there. Membership gets you advance notice on anytime we add a concert to our series. The members are going to be the first to know. And I'm already planning about at least 3 add-ons right now.
Do I get notified via email?
You get notified via email, and we'll also send you a monthly postcard which outlines, you know, everything for February, everything for March, everything for, you know, the respective month coming up. And so our March postcards went out about a week ago, and so our members should already have those in their mailboxes.
How much is a membership?
Individual membership, $50 a year. Senior citizen, $40. Family membership, $75. Gets you advance notice on all of our family events, which we have 4 more coming up this year. April 2nd, Secret Agent 23 Skidoo will be next on the family series. What they call Kid Hop music. So he's he's from the West Coast and touring the country.
It seems to me these have been the rates since Paradise opened, right, Julie?
I think we raised the ticket prices. Oh, you mean the membership
Yeah,
prices?
membership.
Yeah, they've been the same for quite a few years now.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we want to keep it as affordable as possible.
It's a
And
great
so,
deal.
Yeah.
And your family memberships, you can include grandma, grandpa.
Yeah, you can pass that around. So it's good for grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles. So, you know, grandma and grandpa, if you want to bring your grandkids to a family series show, you know, come on in. You are very, very welcome to do that.
Must be a limit on the number, though, isn't there, on that family membership?
I don't think there
I
is.
don't think we put an upward, an upward limit.
Wow.
So yeah,
It's the
think
best
about
deal
that,
in
folks.
town.
Think
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, it works for nieces, nephews.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have
Yeah.
children. I use it for my nieces and nephews
Mm-hmm.
quite a bit.
Oh, cool. What a great idea.
So yeah, it's a
Fantastic.
great benefit.
Paradise Center for the Arts. Again, your website is
ParadiseCenterForTheArts.org.
org.
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 Yes.
That's the part you have to remember.
Organization.
Yeah.
Org.
Yeah.
Paradise Center for the Dots. Paradise Center
For the
Arts
Dots, yeah.
dot. For the dots.
Org.
.org.
The arts dot
Gordy, I think you
org.
need some sleep, dude.
For org. Yeah. I'm a little tired today.
Yeah.
Now you mention it. Don't give me any wine,
No, but we're gonna see if we can get a raffle ticket out of you.
because then we'd be falling asleep.
Yeah. So
I
yeah.
really don't know what I'd do with a wall of wine.
Well,
Bottles of wine make great gifts.
Yes, they do. Yeah. So yeah, again, that's Pints and Vines, our annual wine and beer tasting, February 27th, 7 p.m. $5 raffle ticket will get you a chance to win a wall of beer or a wall of wine.
And you're selling those right now, those
Yes.
tickets.
Mm-hmm.
You actually got some money out of John.
Yep. You can pick them up from me. You can get some from Julie. You can come by the Paradise box office. We'll sell you a raffle ticket from there as well.
Actually, that sale may have been on camera here.
Yeah, it might have been. I don't know. I don't know if he was rolling at the time.
Yeah,
So-
well, if he was, we do have it on tape.
Mm-hmm. So he's committed.
You might want to go online and look at our YouTube channel and see the moment that
That
Well, I
money
was
changed
shocked.
hands. Yeah, you were
I was
shocked.
shocked.
You were very shocked
when
that John
John
would get in line for that.
handed Julie that $100 bill for the. I mean, I was really. So that concludes today's edition of Hey Minnesota. Carter, thanks for stopping by. We
Thank you,
enjoyed
Gordy.
it. Julie, we enjoy seeing you as well.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for coming by. Again, take this in, folks. It's it's not going to stay here if it's not supported.
Absolutely.
Paradise Center for the Arts.
We live by the membership and the support of our audiences, so please come and see us.
Yeah. That concludes today's edition of Hey Minnesota. Again, John Fossum, Rice County Attorney, will be our guest tomorrow. I've got a few ideas of what we might touch on, so tune in and find out what they are. You're in tune to KDHLA.